Hello, I'm Hallam-Baker, and this podcast is part of my RSA 2010 conference proposal, DNSSEC Right Answer Wrong Question. Now, we certainly have a big problem with the security of the DNS, but DNS cache poisoning and the panacea attacks are only just one of many attacks that affect the DNS infrastructure. Obviously, DNS is an important part of the internet infrastructure, but we're only looking at one part of the problem here. And we shouldn't be asking how to secure the DNS in any case. What we should be asking is how to secure the internet. DNSSEC was designed in 1995 and was actually designed to provide a PKI for the internet using DNS as a foundation, not as a security infrastructure for DNS itself. And in the 15 years I've been watching deployment, well, deployment has always been 3 to 5 years away. And there's a reason for that. It's not been designed for deployment. It's got a PEM-style route for starters. Now, we've tried in the PKI community to deploy PEM-style routes, and we have a heck of a lot less politics than they have in ICANN. And even if it was deployable, DNSSEC is only solving one security issue and one DNS security issue. All it does is map a DNS name to an IP address. If the bad guys start spoofing the BGP, game over, because they can then still spoof the mapping from the DNS name to the internet endpoint. And providing the security of that mapping doesn't necessarily help defeat the attacks, because you only want the DNS name to map to the IP address if it's a good guy who has control of the DNS name. Otherwise, we want to be manipulating that mapping to protect the end user. So there is a solution. I lay it out in the proposal. We've basically got to have application layer support for DNS keying if we're going to make any use of DNS security. We've got to have a lightweight deployment option that doesn't assume on absurd deployment scenarios. And we've got to get rid of that monolithic PEM route, or it's a non-starter. Thank you very much for listening.